Hello and welcome to another episode of Saving Money by Cooking in a Hostel. And today we're going to make something that I've just made up. I'm going to take my hat off because I don't know why I'm wearing that. So today we're doing pork chops with a jacket potato and mushrooms, because if you've watched my last one you'll know I like mushrooms. But with a special twist today, for no obvious reason, we're having grilled cheese. Don't know why. So we'll start with warming up our pans, as so. And again, as we did in the last one, I refused to pay about £4 for cooking oil and to just leave it at the hostel, and I'm not carrying a full litre of it to my next destination, which is tomorrow, but I'll reveal that later. So once we heat up the pan, you want a fair bit of butter because it burns off. Well, actually this is technically margarine, judging by the smell. Right, and you need to cook. What I learned in the last hostel is you need to, when you cook with butter, you need to cook it slower, because the hotter it goes, your butter starts to smoke. And in my last hostel, they accused me of trying to burn the hostel down, which isn't technically true, although I do see their point. So originally with this, I wanted mashed potato, but as you'll find in most hostel kitchens, well, this one is quite mildly equipped. I have a knife, a spoon and a spatula. So yeah, turn that down a bit, it's already going way too quick for my needs. So this worktop that I've got is wildly temperamental. I can't work out whether it's high, low, whether it's on fire or not. You can probably already hear the margarine sizzling away. But don't worry, the fire alarm is far away. I'm going to start by cutting my mushrooms, which I'll probably fast forward through so you don't have to stand there and watch me cut.
Remember the days.
What I'm going to do whilst I'm cutting, I'm going to put my chops on, because I said you need to slow cook them, and for some reason they are at different temperatures, different thicknesses. I like to salt my pork chops. I'm going to put that one on first, so it's thicker than the rest.
We used to dance the night away, hang out the whole next day, laughing, having fun.
Obviously remember to wash your hands when handling raw meat, or else you'll give yourself salmonella or skin failure, I don't really know. I'm not a chef. Now, once you've chopped your mushrooms and your pork chops are sizzling away nicely, you want to add them to your pan of butter. Now, you could cook them as they are, leave them open, or to speed up the process, you can cover them with a lid. This kitchen isn't equipped for them, so I'm going to improvise, but first I'm going to add some seasoning, a little bit of salt, and some pepper. Mix them together, like so. Place our lid on, like that. Because we're using butter, it's going to get quite creamy. Also, with the chops, you may need to add butter periodically, like that. So what I'm going to do before I flip my chops is wash that butter off my finger. But I'm going to prep my potato. So my potatoes going in the microwave. This isn't the best way to do it, but I probably should give you a tour of the kitchen in a minute. This isn't the best kitchen. We don't have an oven, we don't have a grill. So if I was oven cooking it, I would have put this in the thing ages ago. And unfortunately, a bit like my mushrooms, these are kind of frozen. Just get that ready. Just wash the starch off. So because I just wet that, it's going to sizzle it. Listen to this. Now what's starting to worry me is, there you can see, so the chops that I've bought, as we get closer, one is significantly thicker than the others. Now, if this is your cookware at home, I don't recommend doing this, but I'm just gonna slice it a bit while it's in the pan. If my mother's watching, she is probably yelling at the screen right now that this is a bad idea. But seriously, don't do that at home. You will ruin your pans, and your parents or you will be very disappointed. Okay, so I've set my microwave to 8 minutes because it was a bit frozen from the cheap fridge. Just thought I'd let you know that for all of this, some drinks and the cheese, as well as milk for my tea, and this is a special treat for us. these cakes. Now these cakes look delicious. However, this isn't my first time eating this meal. I practiced this 2 days ago. And it turns out these are especially nasty. And they are going straight in the bin. They look delicious, taste awful. If you see these, avoid. That's my top tip for you. But anyway, all of these cost £16.70, which is less than I paid for a single goulash, which is extraordinary. So there, if you're thinking, wow, you're watching this video, some money saving advice as you travel. Now, the pan is starting to dry out, that can happen. That's why we have to keep replenishing our margarine, because it does burn off pretty quickly. Now, if you have more healthy alternatives, I do advise them. I didn't even realise this was margarine. I don't speak the language, don't really know how to read it. And this is the best I could do with. Also, I did really want to have broccoli, but for some reason they didn't have any. I did buy this from a spa, which in England, we have spas, but spa usually means special price above retail price. So I don't usually shop there, but it was quite reasonable in Budapest. A lot more reasonable some places, so there. So if your mushrooms are getting ready before everything else, don't worry, you can always turn them down, let them simmer for a bit. I'm going to drain a lot of that butter off because I don't want all the fat in my food. As we get closer, I'm going to start cutting my cheese. So whilst I wait, in the last video I did a few impressions of Gordon Ramsay and so forth. My family just said that that was a terrible idea, why have you done that? They're worried that Gino De Campo might watch my videos and sue me, but if Gino De Campo watches my videos, I've really made it. But I must admit, I do like watching celebrity chefs. I like Gordon Ramsay, although I don't understand, when Gordon Ramsay goes into a restaurant, when he wants to tell the chef that he can't cook, he always cups his mouth, make it more personal. Goes up to him and goes, "You can't cook," which I don't understand. And when he's happy, he starts doing all this next to the food. I mean, it shows passion, but I like it. I especially like the hotel ones where he walks in and starts peeling the wallpaper off and going, "Well, this isn't very good, is it?" I don't know. Are you a fan of Gordon Ramsay? Let me know. Now, if you're wondering why I put the cheese in this the same frying pan as the pork, it's because we only have one frying pan here, and I couldn't be bothered cleaning it. But why is that? Browns nicely and before my potatoes. I just want to show you like around this area. So obviously you've got my bag, you've got the fridge, it's a cooking area. Now this is where the stove thing is meant to sit underneath this extractor fan, but YOLO. Well, let's say YOLO, it's like I'm 14. But look at this area, this is where I get to eat. It's where I've been doing my video editing for the last few days. Not chatting that, it's very Edwardian. So yeah, that's enough of that. There we go. Well, there we go. Don't want to lose his face. That's why I make the money. If anyone's watching my videos and things, does he get annoyed when he says really stupid stuff? Yes, especially when I'm editing. You've not seen rage like it when you edit a video and go, why have you said that? And why have you done it in a way that I can't cut it out? What a clown. Just in time for my potato. I'm sure there are better methods of getting a potato out and burning your fingers on it, but this is hostel cooking and I'm an idiot. Now, you want to cut your potato. Before I do that, I'm going to flip these. If you have a spatula, use that. Don't use forks. For the same reason you don't cut things in the pan. Crank that right up. Also, this cheese contains an awful lot of water, so there's a lot more liquid in there than there was when I put it in, which is strange. I think if you're looking to look after your weight, this isn't the video for you. Anyway, back onto the thing. Now, normally with a jacket potato I would add a bit of butter and a bit of salt, but I'm just going to add the salt because, as you've probably worked out, almost everything on this has butter on it. Although almost everything has salt in it, to be fair, so what do I know? So this is preference, but I'm going to put the mushrooms on top of my potato. Because with all that margarine it'll be nice and creamy. And just like that, I'm going to unplug that because it's starting to smell rather burning sensation. Right. So this, come on, there we go. So this is what I've created. If you're on a diet, I'll try and make a video for you soon. That's it. It's very simple, very easy to make. I'm hoping it's going to be delicious. It should be delicious. It was nice the other day. So yeah, I'm going to make this into a mini series where I do try and help people. I'll try and make them a bit more funny. I'll try and work on my charisma. But if this interests you, is it helpful? Let me know in the comments. Please remember to like, please subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.